Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are reacting to another video from Rescene. So we just did their release, a week or two ago? And now they're back with New World. And also, as of when I'm recording this, they've also dropped another music video for Pinball. So I'll be getting to that one in a few videos from now as well. So, I really enjoyed their previous track because I was kind of geeking out that I was like, oh man, I know exactly where that is because they filmed it in LA. So let's see what they've got for us with New World here. Okay, seems like it's gonna start with a little more hip hop, easy listening fusion. Ow. Nice. Okay. Throwing in a little clap track here. More LA. Yep. Obviously, I know where this is too. Nice. Their vocals are so soft in this song. This has a very like 90s, early 2000s vibe for me. Cute. I was gonna say they're at the Santa Monica Pier here. I need to go hang out in like parts of LA more so I can see some of these groups. Dolphins. Nice little throw out or call back to their name. That was cute. That was, yeah, so they filmed that in part of Hollywood and Santa Monica, part of LA. So that's now 2 videos in a row that they filmed here in LA, and I bet because they're a smaller group, much smaller budget, that kind of thing, I would almost bet that Pinball is also filmed in LA because both of these songs are off the new album. There's only 4 songs on this album, so the third one, there's also a music video for it. I highly doubt that was filmed elsewhere, unless it was back in Seoul. That would be the only other place I could see that video being filmed. So we'll see if I'm right when I eventually get to it. As far as the message of this song, though, it seems like it's just about enjoying life because, like, we start out talking about how they're bored with their same old life and they're going to, like, this exciting new place and traveling. And, yeah, we'll get more of a feel for it as we break the lyrics down in the second playthrough. But that's the gist of what I'm getting here from the first message, or first playthrough, I mean. So let's go check out New World a second time. Oh, by the way, sorry, I know nothing's even happened. I just wanted to say that my very first thought when I saw their song title "New World" was it Wonder Girls or Girls' Generation that did "Into the New World"? Whatever group it was, that's the song that came to my mind when I saw the name of the song that they were doing. Also, what is this that keeps highlighting Rising Voice, Young Posse, and Rescene? I bet that's a pretty good episode. For those of you who don't know, Rising Voice is another one of those dingo music programs, kind of like Killing Voice, but they focus on lesser known groups, and because they're lesser known, they usually pair two groups up. I don't watch a lot of it, but I bet some of the episodes would be cool. Anyway, here we go. Also, this "Come and Follow Me," so we don't know it at the time, because the message is really like dual layered. "Come and follow me," in this case, because they're standing on a globe in the artwork, is like, follow me on this journey, right? But all throughout this video, we have references to online culture. And so this also means follow me like on social media. And you'll see what I mean. You probably already caught a lot of it, but when we go through it, you'll see even more. So like a calm wave, because you're surfing the internet. Okay, so there's not much happening. If it's a calm wave, it's not really great for surfing. Okay, so already a visual metaphor here. Nothing happens on my feed. Another way, again, saying that she's bored. And then we've got the little Z's here, also indicating boredom. Boredom and maybe even borderline dissatisfaction with the mundane. I don't know what that howl was for. Alright, every day the same thing happens. So mundane. It's so blah. I'm bored, okay? I need new excitement. Got it. Beyond the photos, so they're scrolling. Okay, so here's another image of the online culture, and I'm pretty sure this is Instagram, or supposed to be Instagram. I don't have Instagram, so I'm not entirely positive, but it's either Instagram or something very similar, because I do recognize like the like and the comment. I don't know what this button is, but whatever. It's not the point. So we see the Rescene official, and they've all got their passports here. I wonder if that's like a real post. Because if so, then it's cool that they work like their real post into this music video. Alright, so they've all got passports. They're all excited. Where should we go? Where are you at? The signal inside me keeps spreading. So the signal inside me, almost like this excitement, but again, with the online culture aspect of it, just the internet signal. And now we've got this filter, and it's like, where should we go? And it's gonna show a bunch of different places, and I think it settles on LA when that's where they go. Rescene spelled out in the cloud there. And now we're in LA. Alright, switch my world, it's time to change. And we get a little crown here. Cute. So, of course, it's time to go make my own excitement. Time to go enjoy life. Delete fast all the worries. So, deleting, again, another reference to this online culture of like deleting comments or whatever. But deleting fast all the worries, if you envision each worry as being like an Instagram or a Twitter post, and then they're deleting that, getting it out of their life, they're leaving the worries behind. More reference to the internet culture. Log in to where you're waiting for me. So they know that fans are waiting, and so they're logging in. They're going to this new world where the fans are there for them, instead of their old boring lives. Little star there at the Hollywood. Wake up my sleeping heart, my hot tops, and then I guess we're making a story here. I'm not really sure because again, I don't really deal with Instagram, but there's clearly filters and stuff here. A tap with nothing to fear. Uh, so yeah. Anyway, that's pretty self-explanatory. I'm not gonna go into that. I search for a new scent. So remember, their name is Rescene, and they often talk about like recalling a scene through smell and the scent of scene, and that's like how what their name essentially their concept is. And so I search for a new scent. So like I search for a new scene, a new environment, and log in. So I'm tapping in. I'm going to this new place, aka the new world. 718. What is significant about 718? Is that when they debuted last year? So I know they've been around for a little while, but I didn't think it had been that long. Alright, so all my new dreams, I posted all. So obviously, again, online culture, we're posting all of our stories, our memories, whatever, on social media. But it's weird that the graphic changes into almost like a snail mail, like the post. You know, when you think of like a post office and mail being the post. It's, yeah, it's an old school reference meaning for post. Erase all the comments that I can't go. So, you know, people that are saying they can't make it, they can't get where they want to go, erase them all, delete them. And then my heart, I'll give it to you now. Remember, on social media, when you like a post, I should say on social media that's not Facebook, because on Facebook, a like is a thumbs up. But on Twitter and Instagram, and I'm pretty sure on TikTok, when you like something, there's a heart button. And so, yeah, my heart, or like, I'll give you my heart, but also like this post, I'll give it my like as well. Double meaning here. Building my story. So we're talking about building their story, like their career here, but also again with if you were to post your memories on Instagram, you can have like a thread, and they call it Instagram stories. So yeah. Little Polaroid going on there. Everyone's watching my timeline. So that one's a pretty obvious social media reference because when you watch someone's timeline, it's like the things that come up on their social media, things that they liked or things that they've posted. But also, when she says everyone's watching my timeline, I feel like she's also referring to like the events of their career, right? The debut and maybe what led up to it, and like each individual plot point on the timeline of their their performances and their group endeavors, all of that kind of stuff. And she's like, I want to enjoy it, tag me a lot. So obviously anybody who's even remotely on social media at this point understands that, you know, when you at someone or you're trying to mention them. And also this statue here reminds me of a statue or statues that I saw when I was in, I can't remember if it was Rome or Paris. I think it was Paris, but whatever it is, the statues there were unique because they had eyes similar to this, and it was because those statues were like the first ones to have eyes. Previously, it was just kind of like that dulled socket. Like imagine this eyeball, but it's still being just black like the rest of the statue here. But those statues actually had eyes, and now, of course, that's a little bit more common. Then she's, I see you, statue. I keep surfing, right? I been dreaming of this moment. Things are starting to get exciting. Every day the signal inside me blooms, alright? I have been to this pier a few times. Like, I know exactly where this is. Yeah, so slowly dive in. I think they've mentioned that before with their... I forget which song it... And I might even be making it up, but I could have sworn some of their lyrics before had mentioned, like, diving into their world and, like, their scent of scene. I don't know if it was in I know the scent of scene line was, but I don't remember if the dive in part was. But anyway, I like that they switch over to views of the ocean, because obviously they're at the beach, but they've been talking about surfing, and now they're drawing that parallel between surfing the waves and surfing the internet, and diving in, so they're showing the water. Very well thought out shot video. And then of course we have their reference here. Following that scent, changing the scent of my scene. So changing where I'm at, changing my world, changing my environment. Again, going back to that scent of scene. By the way, Santa Monica Pier is not nearly as fun as they're making it look. And I guess unless you're really young. Search for a new scent and dive in. I was going to see if I noticed anybody here, but I don't think I do. But, alright. Alright guys, that was the reaction for Rescene with New World, and yeah, I enjoyed this one. This was another one that I kind of got to geek out just a little bit about where they're filming, because I recognize a lot of the spots. But also, I think it's kind of relatable in a way, right? Because a lot of us feel like kind of maybe we wake up and we do the same things, we eat the same things, we follow the same routine over and over and over again every day. And maybe just a little change up here and there, but it in general, it's the same stuff every day. And so I feel like a lot of us can relate to wanting to go find some excitement and, you know, get out and change our scene and make or find a new world for ourselves. Even if it's only something temporary. So, in that way, again, very relatable song, but they deliver it with such nice, smooth vocals. Again, the feeling of the song gives me that easy listening hip-hop type of, like, late 90s, maybe even early 2000s type of vibe. And in some ways, it continues that genre that we've seen with New Jeans and in some songs, Le Seraphim, and some of the other big groups that have done that type of easy listening vibe. It's obviously got its own flavor, but it's in that same vein. So really nice to see this side of them as well. You know, we've seen them have some swag. We've seen them give us some club, almost like heavy bass type of songs. Yeah, enjoyed it though. But shout out to the Patreons. They'll be right up here. Thank you guys for your support. If you're not familiar, there's a Patreon where we have some free stuff, and then we've also got the paid subscriber content. Subs get access to things we can't put here on the YouTube channel, and they get guaranteed prioritized requests sent to the top of the request queue every month. If you're not familiar with the request queue, there's a link to that in the description below. And if you want to have a request sent to the top of the list, but not really feeling Patreon, then you can do a one-time PayPal sponsorship through the link down there as well. But anyway, thanks for checking this one out. I'll catch you for the next one. Take care, everybody.